Hi there. I'll be showing you guys how your portal looks like and how the things that it covers. First and foremost, let's head over to the most crucial part of your portal. It's your My Profile right here. When you go into your My Profile, it contains all the details that you've entered specific to the employee. You can always edit your experience, you can edit your skills, and you can also edit the profile itself. Okay, let's go over one by one. I can edit my experience here. If I've gained any more, I can always go on to add experience and then add any experience that I've gained. Let's head back a little. There is the skills button. Head over to skills button if I want to add any skills, what kind of skills I learned, what the skill was specifically, and what was my proficiency in that skill. Okay, now let's head back. There is the edit profile button. Let's head back. Now, let's go over to a couple of other modules that we have here in the customer portal. We have attendance, time off, expenses, timesheet, task, schedule, payroll, sales, CRM, help desk, and approvals. Okay, so I will be showing you the workflow for sales first. Basically, I'm going to show you how you can create a quotation, how it can process itself, and show you guys that a quotation has been made, how that quotation goes forward and becomes an invoice, and how is that displayed as well. Okay, so let's head over to sales. Here you can see we haven't created any quotation. When you click on new quotation, it'll basically ask you for a couple of details: what customer it was, and what kind of product you guys are gonna buy, and the quantity and unit price, the quotation date, taxes, available quantity, subtotal, all that good stuff. All right. Let's head back. I'm going to show you what happens when you create your quotation. You can see whenever you create a quotation, it will show you a small little notification up here that tells you that these quotations are ready for your review. Let's head over to there. Okay, here you can see that a couple of sale orders from that quotation has been prepared. If you click on any of them, it will show you a couple of details right here. All right, let's head back. Okay, all right. After your quotations, you have your invoices, basically where your quotations are now going to land in your invoices once you confirm your sales order and create the invoices. Here we go. When you go here, you'll have your couple of invoices that you created. You can always click on that and see your details as well. All right, let's head on back. After that, I'll just walk you through your other smart buttons right here. First and foremost is your orders. If you have any orders that you have created, you can always view them through here. Any timesheet, any time that you put in your work, it can be displayed here. I'll show you the whole workflow about that. Here is the our invoices. Here you can follow, download, or pay your invoices. Okay. Let's head over to our next module. It is the approvals module. Okay. In the approvals module, basically you put in an approval for any event that's going on, whether it's an off-cycle deployment, whether you need access to something, whether you need any equipment or sick leave, anything. Okay. So when you click on your new request, you have a couple of categories here. uh, you can go ahead and click on any category. You can type in any subject matter. You can select your date. All right, you can get a reference right here. Okay, any description that you want, and then you can go ahead and create your request. Go ahead and click on submit for approval if you're good on it. If you're not, you can always cancel it or delete the request. Okay, let's click on submit. That request has now been submitted to your peers or your seniors to further review it. Okay, let's head on over to help desk tickets. Basically, help desk tickets are if you're facing any issue, you can just describe the issue, you can submit the ticket, and any admin that has been assigned to the help desk and then view your issues and then get back to you. Okay, now we have CRM. Basically in CRM you can create any lead that you encounter. Okay, here I've created an example lead. Here you can put in the name, the customer, email, phone, expected revenue, description, all that good stuff. All right, after putting in the leads, let's go over to the other part of our workflow, creating a schedule. Let's create a schedule for myself. 1999. Create anything that you want. Here, for example, I select a company, I can submit that request. After that, we have our payroll module. Basically, in payroll module is what you do is calculate your employee salaries and create their pay slips, etc. Okay, so in let's move on to the next tasks. First and foremost, we have tasks. In tasks, basically, you can see all the work that has been assigned to you, any updates, and you can search them by task. You can search them by project, assignee, milestone, or any stage that the task is currently in. Okay, you can, for example, go into that task and you can see the progress as well. Okay, let's head on over to our timesheets. In timesheets, basically, as I mentioned earlier, the time that you put in will be shown over here. I can always add a new timesheet and I can tell I worked on something, and then I can add the hours that I worked on, and then I can hit log. Soon as I hit log, that time will get registered in the company's database. Okay, now then, the next thing we have right now is expenses. In the expenses tab, let's create a new expense. You can always select is the expense been paid by the employee or is the company gonna reimburse them. Okay, if you can add anything, let's add travel expense. You can select the expense type. Okay, I'm gonna select travel and accommodation. You can select the amount. As soon as you select the amount, it will ask you to add any receipt if there is. You can select that receipt, any additional notes. Okay, and just hit submit expense. After doing that, it'll go over to the senior for further approval. Okay, the next one right here is the time off. Time off basically shows you all the time that you have taken off and all the time that you will be taking off and all the time that you have left to be taken off. Okay, so first thing is we're gonna go over to our new request. You can always select the type of time off that you want. Okay, paid time off, half day, full day, the date, the reason, the attachment, and you can submit that leave request. Okay, the next thing we have right here is the attendance module. In the attendance module, basically you have all of the hours that you've worked, okay, and your lunch hours, your net hours. You can always go ahead and check in, check out, lunch in, lunch out. Basically, all of your past data is stored here. You can always filter them by whatever filter that you like. All right, we have our addresses. In the address, you can add the billing and delivery address of your business. In the connection and security, you can always set up your API keys. You can also delete your account. You can also revoke all sessions, like lock the portal out from all devices, basically. Two-factor authentication, you have your change password if you want to change the password for your portal. Okay, here we go. That's our whole customer portal overview. Thanks for having me. Goodbye.